Virginia, USA. I'm Sherifa Nakalema. Welcome. Today I see the coach is in the house. Coach Yeager. Is that how you say your name? Welcome, all of you. Good morning. It's still night, my time. Since I saw you, I'm still in the same day. I'm still in the same day. So right now it's 11:30 p.m. USA Eastern Time. Welcome, Sandra. Welcome, Sherifa, Babidia. Welcome, Joram, Doreen, Charles Wasaja. Welcome, Fred, Herman. Finally, I see your comments all the time. Welcome. I'm clapping for you. Welcome, Aula. So it's continuation. I still have my voice a little bit, but I need to be careful not to yell too much. It's a book. It's about the book, the Cashflow Quadrant, and I set a SMART goal for myself. And you supported the SMART goal, achieving it, or finish this book by tomorrow. I'm still on Wednesday, you and Thursday. So I have to finish it in the evening. That's my goal. Please support it. I marked it. I think you can do it. But please note, before I start, I'm coming earlier. I have an appointment. I have to be somewhere at 6. In fact, 6 I have to be driving to go. So we need to start tomorrow, if possible, even before 5 or 5. Let's vote. Put a comment. Can you all be here by 5? By 5 p.m. Thursday in Uganda. And that will be 6. That will be 6 p.m. Malaysia. Which other country is here? Can you make it? That's my goal at least. If we go the way I'm going today, what is left tomorrow will be short. 5 is good. And oh, did I say? No, I said the wrong time for Malaysia. Because it will be, that will be 9, it will be 10 p.m. Malaysia. 10 p.m. Malaysia. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Samuel. I don't understand. Do we have 2 people here? There is Herman and there is Samuel Tumusime. You're both from the same place, right? Welcome. No, 4 is too early. 4 is 8 a.m. for me. Joram, 4 is 8 a.m. for me, but then you have to think, like today, I'm going to sleep like 2 a.m. because of what's going on. So 8 a.m. no. The earliest I could make it is 5 p.m. Uganda and 10 p.m. Malaysia. Let's first get going. For those who come later, it's about the Cashflow Quadrant book. We've been discussing it from the very beginning. I have 94 videos. I call it 94 videos, and now we added, so far this is the 60 lives. So that means we have 100 videos if we finish this one on the same book. But now I come live because I set a SMART goal to finish it by Thursday, so that on Sunday we all record videos about it. If you want to record a video, let's talk about that after. And so I have a list already. We celebrate finally on Sunday and we take a break. I want to take a break, and you also I think want to take a break. Then on Friday, please, if you want to give input about this channel, come on Friday. The Friday live, we're going to discuss the topic we didn't finish, but also discuss this channel. What we want to do now that the book is finished. What do we do? Don't forget, we also finished this one. So these 2 are sisters, brother and sister. I don't know. This is the first one. Second one, I sponsor groups right now in Uganda, any other country. Find me on Facebook. I sponsor for you to watch. This one needs to come first. The other one is a little bit advanced. So today, the last part that I'm discussing live, Robert got to a point. You know Robert Kiyosaki, the one who wrote the book. He said now it's time to take action, to take your life to the next level. In fact, he gives it a name. He calls it the 7 steps to finding your financial fast track. He's trying to rush you through to get to financial freedom. And he said 7 steps. I'm going to review for those of you who are coming today, or even you who've been here. Step number 1 was mind your own business. He said mind your own business. You've been minding so many other people's businesses. Now it's time to say, okay, you've been there's someone, a motivational speaker, who talks about all people. When you support music, you're supporting that person, the person who sang the song. When you, whatever you do, you're actually supporting someone else. So he's saying, time to mind your own business. And then he said, take control of your cash flow. He taught us how to save some money. Then he said, know the difference between risk and risky. And then number 4, he said, that was 1, 2, 3. Number 4, decide what kind of investor you want to be. And we know that he told us the difference. And then he said, number 5 was seek mentors or mentors. Number 6 is today. In fact, we started on it already. No. It's a new step. Make disappointment your strength. That's the step we're doing today. I'm going to do some reading. And after that, we answer 3 questions. We win some money. So be attentive. When I'm reading, if you see me repeating, maybe 2 times or maybe 3 times, there is a question there. So when I'm repeating, if there's no question, I'll say I'm repeating just for emphasis. But I always repeat because you don't have a video to watch, you're just listening to me. I repeat so you can get it clearly, okay? Are you ready? I'm about to read. Yeah, I used one name. Thank you for hearing. Thank you, big job running. Yeah, so Tumusime Samuel is the same as, because it's confusing. Aula. Oh, Madina is here. Huh? Madina. Welcome. We've been doing a lot of stuff. So I want to know the difference between Luther Haman, and Samuel, because I think they are the same person or they are 2 people. Tumusime Samuel. Is that the same person or 2? But you come from the same place. Welcome. I see your comments all the time. Let's connect in Facebook. Okay, I'm about to read. Are you ready? Because you have to listen. Put it ready so I start reading. And I have to learn to lower my voice. Can you hear me like that? If I yell too much, I may not have a voice later. Okay, there are 2 people. Thank you for that. So who is the boss and who is the boss? Who is the main boss and the next boss? I don't know. Let's discuss that later. Let's finish this. Ready? Welcome, Aula. Welcome, Omar. Welcome, Wasa. I said that already. Okay, I welcome you. Welcome, Madina. Madina, good to see you. Bring some videos. You know, Madina is one of those, I call them the pioneers. You see Madina Hood? Welcome her. She has a channel too. She's in the Facebook group, but we don't see her much anymore. Okay, ready. I'm about to read. A man is our coach, Samuel is the footballer. Okay, now I get it. I see you, thank you. I'm going to read, but I'm also going to skip because he has stories and we cannot finish all these stories. We have a goal. Who are timekeepers? We are starting a little bit late. Where are the timekeepers? Is Doreen here? Who wants to volunteer? Timekeeping. So I'll tell you how many minutes. Timekeeper? Who is the timekeeper? Welcome, Sandro. Welcome, Zulaika. Timekeeper. Who is the timekeeper? We need 20 minutes for this one. Okay, Doreen. 20 minutes. Let me look at 20 minutes. Takes us to 8. For those of you who are, yeah. Maybe I can do this faster. Okay, step number 6, which is chapter 16 of this book, the Cashflow Quadrant. And I'm assuming that all of you, you know what a quadrant is. It means E, employee, ES, self-employed or small business. They are on the left. Then on the right, we have a large business owner and an investor. If you don't know what this is, please go to the videos and everything, by the way, including the book. Audio is free for 1 month. The book, you can get it from Amazon. And those other videos, everything in the description below this video, okay? Okay, ready. Kathy, welcome. Step number 6 to finding your financial fast track. Make disappointment your strength. I need to lower the voice. Make disappointment your strength. Hopefully you can hear me like that. Remember I said When I repeat, there is a question. So after he always, this is his style. After I put that big title, he always comes with a small, like bold title. So this is a small, important statement. Inside every disappointment lies a priceless gem of wisdom. I need to type the word gem because it's a gem meaning like something special. The gem or gym, I don't know. Gem. I don't mean gym like going to work out. Gem, like the one I just put out there. He says inside every disappointment lies a priceless gem of wisdom, something special. Okay, and now I'm reading his writing. I don't know. I think I have to tell this story. That's a problem because the lesson is in his story. So I have to read it. When I left the Marine Corps, Rich Dad recommended that I get a job that taught me how to sell. He knew I was shy and that learning to sell was the last thing in the world I wanted to do. For 2 years, I was the worst salesman in my company. I could not sell a life preserver to a drowning man. My shyness was painful, not only for me, but also to the customers I was trying to sell to. For those 2 years, I was often on probation and always on the verge of being fired. I often blamed the economy, the product I was trying to sell, or even the customers for my lack of success. But Rich Dad told me, this is a quote. It's quotes. When people are lame, they love to blame. That when people are lame, they love to blame. You don't have to memorize that. I'm just repeating. It's not a question. So that means he was lame and he likes to blame others. He meant that the emotional pain from the disappointment is so strong that a person pushes the pain onto someone else, or someone else through blame. In order to learn to sell, I had to face the pain of disappointment. Remember, the title is Make Disappointment Your Strength. Now he's showing you how it is true, for him at least. So he says, in order to learn to sell, I had to face the pain of disappointment. But in the process of learning to sell, I found a priceless lesson. How to turn disappointment into an asset rather than a liability. Whenever I meet people who are afraid to try something new, in most cases, the reason lies in their fear of being disappointed. They are afraid they might make a mistake or get rejected. If you are ready to start your journey to the financial fast track, I offer you the same words of advice and encouragement that Rich Dad offered me when I was learning something new. Be prepared to be disappointed. He meant this in a positive, not a negative sense. He believed that if you are prepared for disappointment, you can turn that disappointment into an asset. Most people turn disappointment into a liability, a long-term one. You notice this when they say, I'll never do that again, or I should have known I would fail. And then I'll say, at some point I'll skip though. Okay, she said, just as inside every problem lies opportunity, inside every story, a disappointment, lies a priceless gem of wisdom. Whenever I hear someone say, I'll never do that again, I know I'm listening to someone who has stopped learning. They are letting disappointment stop them. Disappointment has erected a protective wall around them instead of a foundation from which to grow. Let me see if I'll skip later. Let me continue here. I think it's important. Rich Dad helped me learn how to deal with deep emotional disappointments. He would say, This is quotes. The reason there are few self-made rich people is because few people can tolerate disappointment. Instead of learn to face disappointment, they spend their lives avoiding it. Rich Dad believed that disappointment is an important part of learning. Just as we learn from our mistakes, we gain character from our disappointments. The following are some words of advice he gave me over the years. He has words of advice, so some of them I'll just be reading titles so we don't spend too much time. So there are no numbers, he just uses bullet points. The first one is, expect to be disappointed. Rich Dad often said, only fools expect everything to go the way they want. Expecting to be disappointed does not mean being passive or a defeated loser. Expecting to be disappointed is a way of mentally and emotionally preparing yourself to be ready for surprises that you may not want. By being emotionally prepared, you can be calm and dignified when things do not go your way. When you are calm, you think better. I'm going to read this again. Remember, when I read this again, there's something. Expect to be disappointed. Rich Dad often said, only fools expect everything to go the way they want. Expecting to be disappointed does not mean being passive or a defeated loser. Expecting to be disappointed is a way of mentally and emotionally preparing yourself to be ready for surprises that you may not want. By being emotionally prepared, you can be calm and dignified when things do not go your way. When you are calm, you think better. Over the years, I've met many people with great new business ideas. Their excitement lasts about a month, and then disappointment begins to wear them down. Soon, their excitement is diminished, and all you hear them say is, that was a good idea, but it didn't work. It's not the idea that didn't work. It was disappointment that worked harder. They allowed their impatience to turn into disappointment, and then they allowed the disappointment to defeat them. Many times this impatience is because they did not receive immediate financial reward. Wow, that's so true. Business owners and investors may wait years to see cash flow from a business or investment, but they go into it with the knowledge that success may take time. They also know that when success is achieved, the financial reward will be well worth it. Now, this is point number 2, but I'll skip. That one, I read all of it. Remember, he's giving us points. He said, expect to be disappointed. Now, the other one is, have a mentor stand by. And for this one, I'm reading just a little bit. I'll skip because it's clear. Like those emergency numbers for fire and police that we always have handy. Who is on your list of trusted and knowledgeable contacts? He's asking you. Who is on your list of trusted and knowledgeable contacts? For me, my financial mentors take center stage. They are only a phone call away if I have a financial emergency. Now he's giving an example. When he went to negotiate a deal and he ended up there and he wasn't sure what to do, then he had to call. And he told them, I'm going to negotiate this, please. So he called and they gave them, when he was negotiating and he wasn't sure, he went and called all three. And those three, they gave him their opinions, so he was able to make a decision. That's what he means. I want to read that. He was telling a story. I'm not getting to a story again now. So now that was point number 2. But there are no questions here. When there is a question, I repeat. Remember? So expect to be disappointed. Have a mentor standing by. And now he brings another. Let me read the last part. After he told that story, he has a paragraph here. Let me read it. still on the point of having a mentor standing by. The point is that we can never know everything beforehand, and we often only learn things when we need to learn them. That's why I recommend that you try new things and expect disappointment, but always have a mentor standing by to coach you through the experience. Many people never start projects simply because they don't have all the answers. You'll never have all the answers, but begin anyway. One of my friends always says, many people will not head down the street until all the lights are green. That's why they don't go anywhere. Can you imagine waiting for all the lights to be green? Okay, so that was number 2. Now number 3. They're not numbers, they're just bullet points. Be kind to yourself. And he says, be kind to yourself. One of the most painful aspects about making a mistake or failing at something is not what other people say about us, but how hard we are on ourselves. Most people who make a mistake beat themselves up far more than anyone would. Okay. And I've found that people who are hard on themselves mentally and emotionally are often too cautious when it comes to taking risks, adopting new ideas, or attempting something new. It's hard to learn anything new if you punish yourself for your personal disappointments. So forgive yourself. I think that's what he said. And now another point. That was 1, 2, 3, number 4. But there is no questions on these, please. I'm just stressing so you know their points. Tell the truth. One of the worst punishments I ever received as a child was the day I accidentally broke my sister's front tooth. She ran home to tell my dad, and I ran to hide. After my father found me, he was very angry. He scolded me, and then this is in quotes, what his dad said. The reason I'm punishing you is not because you broke your sister's tooth, but because you ran away. Financially, there have been many times I could have run from my mistakes, but running away is taking the easy way out. So I think I have to read. Hey, by the way, we're finishing. Actually, we're finishing. How is the time? We're finishing this part. Timekeeper, where are we? How are we doing? I think I put, we have 6 minutes. I can see it too. Okay, that's good. In short, we all make mistakes. We all feel upset and disappointed when things don't go our way. The difference lies in how we process that disappointment. Rich Dad said, the size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way. In the next few years, in the next few years, I think he's talking to you. In the next few years, we'll have financial changes that will test our courage. And then here he says, the future belongs to those who can change with the times and use personal disappointments as building blocks for the future. The future belongs to those who can change with the times and use personal disappointments as building blocks for the future. That's the end of point number 6. And now he has some take action things here. Not my questions, but the take action from him. He says, take action. Number 1, make mistakes. I think I'm going to just list them, not simple, because it's clear. He said, number 1, make mistakes. Number 2, start small. Number 2, the key is to take action. Number 3. So, your take action for this chapter is make mistakes, number 1. Number 2, start small. Number 3, the key is to take action. I'm not reading the description he has on those because I really want to start step number 7. Just the introduction, and then, let's see. How much time? You know what the way I could deal with this? Let's see. Who wants to leave? I'm thinking about something. I'm going to continue anyway, but who wants to go? Because I'm going to read a section that doesn't have any question in it, but it's good for you. What I could do, I could deal with the questions, we finish them, then those who want to stay, I read this for you. But when I come again, I'll be just continuing. I will not get questions from here, from what I read next. I'll just make sure, but it's very good information for those who are not in a rush. I'll make sure I don't get questions from that section. So who wants to go? So okay, then that's good. Let me introduce step number 7. It says step number 7, the power of faith. The power of faith. But remember, I don't have any questions here. I'm just reading, and I'll skip a little bit and finish. Then we go. The questions are going to come from what I finished already. Okay, he says, step number 7, chapter 17 of this book, the power of faith. The only person who determines the thoughts you choose to believe about yourself is you. Who knows Al Nightingale? That's the whole thing. The strangest secret in the world is about thoughts alone. Thoughts are things. Let's see. He starts with another story. You know, he likes to tell stories. But this happened at his school. Let me paraphrase a little bit, because I'm not going to read one by one. It was about the counselor at school, and he made some mistakes with the Mike. Mike, remember, was his childhood friend. That was Rich Daddy's son. And they were friends, and the counselor said to them this statement: the two of you will never amount to anything. That's why I'm picking out. Ignore what happened. Just know that they misbehaved, and the counselor said to them, the two of you will never amount to anything. So, and then here he has, he calls it the biggest favor of all. Remember, I skipped that story. The biggest favor of all. That counselor, I think counselor is the right pronunciation, right? That counselor did Mike and me a huge favor. While her words hurt us deeply, they also inspired us both to strive even harder. Her words carried us through college and into our own businesses. I just didn't read the story, but that's what happened. That if someone says you never amount to anything, you're so stupid and all that, that can actually give you some, you want to say, I'll prove you wrong, that kind of thing. Okay. Now he has another story, and this one is a high school reunion. I'm not going to describe what he did at high school reunion, so I'm going to skip and say, and go here. Just because you did not do well in school, were not popular, or are not good in math, are rich or poor, or have other reason to sell yourself short, none of it matters in the long run. Those so-called shortcomings only count if you think they count. I don't have to repeat it because there is no questions here. Just listen to that. For those of you who are considering embarking on your own financial fast track, you may have some doubts about your abilities. All I can say is trust that you have everything you need right now to be successful financially. All it takes to bring out your natural God-given gifts is your desire, determination, and a deep faith that you have a genius and a gift that's unique. He has another subtitle: look in the mirror and listen to the words. A mirror reflects back more than just a visual image. It often reflects back our thoughts. How often have we seen people look in the mirror and say such things like, "Oh, I look horrible. Welcome, Motevi, Mariam Motevi." Yeah, the time actually you gave me a go ahead to read, so I'm reading. I have a few points here, then we got the questions. You are really late, you are fine, but you finished the part for the question. That one you're really late. Okay, I'm reading. Look in a mirror and listen to the words. And he said, a mirror reflects back more than just a visual image. It often reflects back our thoughts. How often have we seen people look in the mirror and say things like, oh, I'm horrible, I look horrible. Have I put on that much weight? I'm really getting old. Or, my, I'm damn good looking. I'm God's gift to women. Really? Men, you say that? In a mirror? No, that's not cool. Okay. By the way, I know someone who does that. They think they are God's gift to women. Okay. Thoughts are reflections. Mirrors reflect back much more than just what the eyes see. Mirrors also reflect back our thoughts and our opinions of ourselves. These thoughts or opinions are much more important than our outward appearance. Many of us have met people who are beautiful on the outside, but believe that they are ugly, or people who are greatly loved by others, but cannot love themselves. Our deepest thoughts are often reflections of our souls. Thoughts are reflections of our love for ourselves, our egos, our dislike of ourselves, how we treat ourselves, and our overall self-opinion. I wish Geoffrey was here. Is Geoffrey here? He would have words to describe, and he would have comments about that. Okay, money. Is Geoffrey here? I don't think so. Yeah, time. I can see it. I'm finishing. Don't worry. We are finishing. Okay. Money, because I underestimated, sort of. Underestimated, is that the way to describe that? I gave myself a few more, like 5 more minutes. Okay, money, but it's not 5. We're going to finish. Money doesn't stay with people who don't trust themselves. That's like a headline. Money doesn't stay with people who don't trust themselves. Personal truths are often spoken in moments of peak emotion. After explaining the cash flow quadrant, either to an individual or a group, I give them a moment to decide their next step. First, they decide which quadrant they are in right now. Next, I ask them which quadrant they would like to move to, if they need to move. Remember, we did that exercise yesterday. And you have the cash flow quadrant, ESBI. Some people look at me and say, I'm happy exactly where I am. Others say, I'm not happy, but I'm not willing to change or move at this time. I'm polling you right now. I'm about to finish. I'm asking if anyone of you feels like this, especially those who were here yesterday. Does anyone say, I'm exactly happy where I am? Because if you're exactly happy where you are, you shouldn't be here. Okay, is anyone like that? Or do you have anyone who says, I'm not happy, but I'm not willing to change or move at this time? Most of you shouldn't be here. That's me saying. Okay, one last part here, and then we're done the reading. And then he says, and then there are people who are unhappy where they are and know they need to do something immediately. People in this category often speak most clearly about their personal truth. They use words that reflect their opinions of themselves, words that reflect their soul. And that's why I say personal truth are spoken at moments of peak emotion. At these moments of truth, I often hear, okay, so I don't know about this. It will take me another 3 minutes. Do you want me to read? He has statements. These statements, I think you would hear yourself in these statements. Do you want me to read them? Remember, those of you who attended my I am sessions, those are the kinds of things we did. Do you want to hear them or no? Oh, okay. Sorry, Janet. I think I'm going to read these statements because they are good for you. Especially if you missed my, what's going on? If you missed my I am sessions, These are good. If you think you set yourself, okay. If you set yourself these kind of things, you need to find my I am videos. I have covered this a lot. So he says, if you are not in those two categories, you know your truth. So you will say like this. At this moment of truth, people say these words. These are all quotes. I can't do that. I can't move from S to B. Are you crazy? I have a wife. I have 3 kids to feed. That's one person. Okay, I can't do that. I can't wait 5 years before I get another paycheck. Invest? You want me to lose all my money? Don't you? Okay, no. Invest? You want me to lose all my money? Don't you? I don't have any money to invest. I need, by the way, please, as you listen to this, I'm going to ask quickly, which one is you? Which one of these is you? I feel like reading them again, or I shouldn't. I'm going to read them again, please. Not which one is you. We're going to do an exercise. You can do it later, after the questions. I'm going to read faster. I can't do that. I can't move from S to B. Are you crazy? I have a wife and 3 kids to feed. I can feel someone saying that. Another one. I can't do that. I can't wait 5 years before I get another paycheck. I mean, I can't wait and wait, invest and wait. Another one. Invest? You want me to lose all my money? Don't you? You want me to lose all my money? Don't you? I don't have any money to invest. I need more information before I do anything. I tried that before. Doesn't work. I don't need to know how to read financial statements. I can get by. I don't have to worry. I'm still young. I'm not smart enough. I'll do it if I could find the right people to do it with me. My husband will never go for it. My wife will never understand. What would my friends say? I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm not worth it. I'm not worth it. Okay, I'm not worth it. Oh, it's not worth it. I'm not worth it. Okay, those are the words. If we want, we can go through, you say what is you, or maybe you can do it after, you can have fun with it later. Now he ends with this. All words are mirrors. Personal truths are spoken at moments of peak emotion. All words are mirrors, for they reflect back some insight as to what people think about themselves, even though they may be speaking about someone else. Okay, I'll stop there for today. Do you want to discuss that, or I read the questions? We discuss this. If you want to play with this, we can do it last. Let me go to the questions. Those who want to stay, we can discuss this. They're fun. They're fun, actually. If you believe that's your problem, we can discuss how we can solve it. Because it's like those I am things. Although he brought it, I hear those excuses a lot because I talk to many people. My husband will not go for that. I want more information. I don't have money. I keep calling you. Come. If $7, I'll pay for you. I'll pay for your debt. I don't see anyone coming. I don't understand. I get confused. Okay, what do you say? Ready for the questions. Only 3. By the way, I don't share links anymore. I told you. One more time, I will not share links. I share a link in the Facebook group, in the Facebook main, and my Take a Step WhatsApp group. That's it. I'm not doing individual shares. Please, come straight to the channel. Make sure notifications turned on. Because I'm overworked right now. I'm overworked. You should also be putting some effort. Okay. Okay, you are ready? More ready, because I don't want anyone to say I didn't hear it. At least at the beginning, all of you put ready. And I'm going to tabulate the wins after the one last session. And then we'll see. If I don't have your phone number, there are very few people. You have to go to Facebook and connect with me. Oh no, WhatsApp group is a long story. You have to be in my Facebook group to be in a WhatsApp group. To be in my WhatsApp or Facebook group, you have to have like a YouTube channel, or you have to be in partner with Anthony. Those two. First get to me through Facebook. I'll explain. Oh, the last session is, we decided 5 p.m. Uganda time. It will, because I have an appointment, I have to go. So I'll start here. Hopefully I can make it. It's not long though. It's short. 9 a.m. my time, which is 5 p.m. Uganda, 10 p.m. Malaysia. It will be a short session. It's not much. In fact, if I wish you could say, let's finish it. I could finish it today. I could finish it today if you wanted. But let's do it tomorrow. Let's go, like, be ready to end it, okay? And then Friday, please. We're going to be live. And then we're going to discuss this channel. What you want to see on this channel. Since we finished the books, I'm not reading books page by page. I could discuss books as a book, but not the way we did this. You know, Robert, the way he's doing his books, it's hard to just discuss them. You have to read it. That's why I had to read. But other books, maybe I'll discuss just books, like reviews, but not this way. It was too much work, but I'm proud of it. And I sponsor people to read, to go back and watch the videos. So contact me later. Let's do. Ready? Okay, ready. 3 questions. And I think I'll start with, let's see, the easy ones. There will know some require a lot of writing. Let's see. I don't have any questions in that last part that I did. It's the previous one. The one, make disappointment your strength. That's where the questions are coming from. Let's see. The one that requires many answers, the one I want to end with. So I think this one will be number 3. Okay, ready? I'm reading. When I first started, I said, make a disappointment your strength. I said he had a statement he made. And I also wrote something inside there. So now here's the question. Inside every disappointment lies, complete it. I gave a hint, I even wrote in the chat. Inside every disappointment lies. So the ones who didn't get it right, they came late, right? Or they were here. Are you done? I'll do the way I did yesterday. You know, I was putting some names on reserve. I was putting names on reserve. I can already see the ones I'm going to put on reserve. Okay. Number 1 was Jerome. Number 2. And those are perfect answers, by the way. Thank you. Doreen. Number 3. Zuleika. I don't know how they teach you in Uganda. You know how to listen really well. I don't know how Americans do, but I feel like you do a good job. Okay, number 4. Let's see. Number 4 was 1, 2, 3. Sandra. Who is number 5? Omar, you have me number 5, but you'll be on reserve because you missed a very key word that I put in there. You are on reserve number 1, Omar. Because you missed the keyword. Sandra, who was number, and the same with Babidi. You are on reserve 2. You missed the keyword. Number 5, priceless game of wisdom. Yeah, Charles. Now I'm going to name, let's see, everyone else who got it right. Last priceless game of wisdom, that was Wasaja, game of wisdom. Yes, Kathy got it. Very disappointed like the game. Okay, you got it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Haman. You are new here. Priceless game of wisdom. I also, although you didn't type it. Yeah, Frederick, Tumusime somewhere, I applaud you because you are new also, but the one I was looking for was that gem, the G-E-M I typed in the chat. Wisdom, Madam. Number 5. Kathy, you were saying you were number 5. Let me see. Kathy says she's number 5. Please check your charts. Is Catherine number 5? With the correct answer. Remember, you have to have the correct answer. So let's see. I see Joram. I see Doreen. I see Zuleika. I see Sandra. And it's Charles Wasaja. Kathy, Wasaja is ahead of you. So please confirm. Those of you watching the chat, do you see Kathy first or you see Charles first? Wasaja. Do you see Charles first or you see Kathy first? I see Charles. Please confirm. So you see Omar's number 5. Omar is okay. His problem was the game word. He didn't have the game word. So you see, everyone confirmed that Charles was first. Yeah, so that's done. Kathy, something is on your chart there. Let's see how we all do. Let's see how we do, okay? Question number 2. Ready. I'm assuming you are all ready. Where did I get that one? I want to start with the short ones so we can move quickly. The last one is going to require discussion. Okay. If you are ready, this is question number 2. Although I had put it 3, I'm moving it because it's shorter. The future belongs to those who can change with the times. And you're going to complete that sentence, but I'll upload you if you get it right. The future belongs to those who can change with the times, and I'll give you a hint. It comes from the disappointment discussion. The future belongs to those who can change with the times, and if you bring that the way it is in the book, I'll say, wow. I'll upload you. Wow, you people are good. I'm telling you, you are better than the teacher. I'm not the teacher. Robert is the teacher. I'm really like clapping like this. You are good. Only if you are recording me. Do you record me? I cannot believe it. Seriously, it shocked me. You all did great. I'm going to first declare the first 5, and then we'll see what to do with the rest. Because you are good. So, and I'm very proud of you, Babide Sherifa. You're also still new to the community. So, that's for you. Number 2. Yeah, we are doing number 2. And Babide, number 1. Congratulations, Babide. You know, I'm happy when I see other people also become number 1, because we have the ones who are usually in the number 1. It's not like I'm against you, but it's good to see someone also be number 1 at some point. Okay, that's very good. Adoring, number 2. Zuleika, number 3. Charles Wasaja, number 4. So who is number 5? Sandra. Now, I'm going to see who else got this because I'm very happy to see this. Sandra, Joram can change. Joram, your answer was a little bit different. What was something missing? Who can change? I said use time and use disappointment as the building block. Oh, because you didn't have the future one, but it's still correct. Use personal development. Oh, I cannot believe it. Only if there is a trick you use to hear me reading that good. Personal development. Owl has it right. Omar has it right. Kathy has it right. Yeah, you people are great. I have to clap again. So what do we do? What do we do about everyone? Because you all, let me see. I think everyone got it right, right? But some people are not answering. Some people left. There are some people who are not here anymore. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, who can note the people? Give all. Okay, you're saying give all, but I have another one though. I don't see you. I don't see. Wait, Janet, you have there in the line? I don't see you. I didn't see you there. So who can note all these people number, the ones who, in fact, let me write them myself. Be patient with me. I stopped at Sandra because I'm very pleased. But we have another question. So I put, I think they're going to be 10. So number 6, Joram. Number 7, Aula. 8, Omar. 9, Kathy. Only one person, I don't have your number. And I'm very proud of you for getting that. Right, Samuel Tomusime. Find me in Facebook. Make sure you read the instructions I send. At least 70% of the people don't get it right the first time. When I send you a message in Facebook, it's a click, it's a link. You have to click on it. Please, don't give me your numbers in Facebook. Okay, that's very, very good. Only Tomusime, no number. So I think we give them all. Okay, no phone number for this one. Now, the last question, I won't be as kind. This is the one we're giving all. So number 3, ready? I thought number 3 was going to require more. Let's see how you do, because you are shocking me now. That was question number 2. Yes. Number 3. Ready? That are running. Sorry. At least you want something. You can get off. At least when you get to me, maybe at some point we'll give you. Okay, ready. Sorry, I'm sorry, Samuel. But sometimes I give some data, but this time I haven't. Let's first finish the whole process. Okay, I'm reading. I think this one is going to require some of you to use some of your words. But they are keywords. They are keywords, but you answer any way you can. You do the best you can. If you can hit on some of the important words, it will be fine. Okay, ready. I'm going to go to give it a little background. He said, expect to be disappointed. Rich Dad often said, and this is in quotes, only fools expect everything to go the way they want. Expecting to be disappointed does not mean being passive or a defeated loser. Expecting to be disappointed is the way of, that's my question. Expecting to be disappointed is the way of complete it any way you can, any way you remember. Let's see. There are like 2 keywords, I think. 2 important keywords. If you can get them right, I can read it again. Only fools expect everything to go the way they want. Expecting to be disappointed does not mean being passive or a defeated loser. Expecting to be disappointed is the way of Zuleika, bring it in pieces. Let me see. What do you put first? Herman, you are making me laugh. Where are you getting those? I don't remember saying any of that. Did I say that? Okay, are you done? Are you all done? You remember this is the last one. Are you done? Because I noticed that a few of them are different. It's not as perfect as we did, but I'm very proud of you still. You have to tell me how you do that, how you memorize those things. I think my brain is getting... When I was your age, actually, my brain was very good. But now, it's too full of stuff. Okay. Most of you got it. I need to go back to the page. Who really did it perfectly? Let me first look for the perfect answer. We need to upload the person who got it perfectly. I think Fred is one of them. The mental and emotional, prepare yourself to be ready for separate that. Doreen, you almost got there. Mental, emotionally, prepare yourself ready for separate that you may not want. Okay, so Sandra, I wish you had... you said mentally. Okay, mentally. That one is almost right also. Mentally and emotionally. So you'll be ready. Okay. Kathy, you tried where mentally, emotionally prepare yourself to be ready for something you may not want. That's good. That's perfect. And I think it was Fred. So now I'm got mentally, emotionally prepare for something that you may not want. Now you tell me, what do I do? Because some people got it perfectly, but almost all of you were almost there. You tell me what to do. Because should I pick the ones who got it perfectly to first get those out? Then we go to the next, right? What do you think? Because the people who came, let me see. The very first people, Zuleika, you corrected it later, mentally, and no, Zuleika, mention preparing yourself to be ready for surprises. You didn't complete it. Please tell me. No, I'm not giving all. This is real money, by the way. What we're talking about is real money. So, no, I'm not giving all. I give all on one question. So, because these are not perfect answers, should we pick the ones who got it perfectly first, then go to the next ones? What do you say? I know you are all in the line to get it right, but there are people who really got it right perfectly. Please decide so we don't make early for you. You have to go to work. No, if I take the first 5, but they didn't get it right properly, I'm being unfair to the ones who got it properly. It's like if you got 80% and another one got 100%, I'm thinking that may not be fair. So please, give me your opinions. Give your opinions, especially if you are not in the first 5. What do you think? Because I would feel bad for people who are so attentive like that. Mental and mentally. I know Zuleika is one of the winners. Let me I'm starting to write now. Zuleika is okay. Now, see, like, for example, Joram, I know you are saying to give, but you will not be one of those people because you didn't have mentally and emotionally. Those were keywords. And I think Zuleika, you were rushing. You are rushing. You corrected it later. Mental and emotional preparing. That would be the next. Number 2 would be Doreen. And number 3 would be Fred. Number 4 would be Sandra, assuming I'm not going, because the you may not want, the you may not want part was missing from Zuleika and Doreen. That's why I was asking your opinion. Please give your opinion. The people who didn't complete it fully, but they have the keywords, the mentally and emotionally. Fine. See, like, for example, you look at Kathy's answer. She has the keywords, but then the ending is different. So if I was taking that logic, I would skip her and go to Wasaja. But also Wasaja used, was that spelling thing? Because it was mentally, not mentoring, okay? Then there is Aula. So please decide. I don't want to. Okay, I like that, Joram. So let's go back then. If you had mental and consider the keywords. Yes, okay. Okay, the keywords were mentally and emotionally. So let's go then. Who do we have? Mental, emotionally, Zuleika. Mental and emotionally, Doreen was next, right? And the other one, Fred. The other one, Sandra. So we have to pick one more. And that will be Cassie, right? Yep. I think what we're going to do, I wish we decided this like when I finished the book. Because I was going to say, Aula, not everyone who is here I'll give one more round of data. The 4.5. The 4.5. One more round of data. Can you note everyone tonight? Moonlight, are you here? What do you mean top 3? Tomusime, what do you mean by top 3? By the way, we're coming back. Should we stop the asking questions? I just give you data. We just come and finish the word with the book without any questions. I just give you data. What do you say? Because we could give you data, but just enjoy the ending. It's very small. It's very simple. We just finish it without this money thing. We just have a discussion. What do you say? Then I'll give a round of data. Because this is expensive actually. But I want you people to learn. I'm motivated. That motivates me. In fact, when I see you answering those things, I say yes. Hopefully you won't just throw it out. I think I want to dictate that we give the winners and also we give data to everyone. But when we come again, I'll not ask any questions. We'll just finish the book and feel good, and that's it. I think I'll say that. So not everyone who is here. And who is going to call? It'll be 2 people would be good to know that we have 2 people. We may miss someone. Everyone who is here would qualify to get data, except those who don't need it, the ones in Malaysia. And is it easy to... Oh, Moonlight is praying. Okay. Okay, Aula, is it possible? I saved this, the chat should be showing. Will you be able to get all these people? We're going to give you one more round of data as we end this book. I'll be here at 5 p.m. God willing. I have to, when I wake up, 9 a.m. for me, but I'll be ready to go. I will have, in fact, I'm going to have a meeting at my local mosque, but also we had a meeting, but then someone just died also. So it's sad. So there is a funeral also taking place tomorrow. So I have to go after the meeting. There's a funeral, and I think tomorrow, let's not include questions. I come, I read it, we end it, and we make the goal. See, those SMART goals that I set, when you set it and you see you are not catching up, I had to put in a second session to be able to get my target. Hopefully we finish by Thursday, like I said. And so what do you say? You agree? We give data to everyone who attended today. Will you be able to get all the names, Aula? Because normally Moonlight is careful to see the names, but she's not here. She's praying. So, Aula, will you do it? Who wants to help? Who wants to help with the names? Kathy, can you do that? I asked Doreen too much. Kathy, are you still here? Can you note who is here in this chat today? If I don't have your number, please make sure you get to me. When you see me send you a link in Facebook, click on it and it will take you to my phone number. You put your email to take you to my phone number, then text me on WhatsApp. And make sure I have the name if you want something that takes your money. I'm noting already. Okay, not, but okay, match it properly. Excuse me. Kathy and Aula, make sure you coordinate after this to make sure you got all the names except Malaysia. Malaysia is Janet, Salma, and Moonlight. Those they don't need data. They are blessed. They don't have that. They don't need to pay for data all the time. I mean, they're blessed with data, with Wi-Fi. So, okay. You know, there was a part that I said, anyone who wants to discuss, I don't know if you want to do that, where we were talking about the statements you said to yourself. Anyone is interested or no? Anyone want to come to Zoom or no? I could give 30 minutes on Zoom for those who are interested. Yeah. And that person actually who died at the masjid are the people who created the first masjid here, where I am. When they came to America, they bought a house. When I first came, we didn't have a masjid. We had just a house. So the people who started that project, one of them died. May Allah forgive him. So what do you say? What are you saying? Should I continue with this discussion? Go to Zoom? What do you want? It's midnight. It's coming to 1 a.m. my time. What do you want? Please vote. If you want me to go back to those statements I made, we have fun with them, I could do both. We do the statements maybe 5 minutes, and then I also go to Zoom if anyone wants. Or you want to end everything right now. You decide. Remember, 5 p.m., try to be here. The last point that we're going to do when we come, we'll finish this point and then go to the summary, what he called in summary. He gives you a summary of 1 page, and that's it. You tried and failed what, Sam? You are not attentive, maybe. I'm sorry to say that. When you go to Facebook, you contact me. I have not responded to many requests. I see them. I have to give them time. There are many people asking for friendship and stuff. I saw a long list. If you are trying to communicate, I've not attended to Facebook. But when I communicate with you, don't send your number. Please don't put numbers in Facebook. When I respond, I send a link. Click on it. It takes you to a page. If you want, I can give that page right here, if you want, where you need to put your name, your email, and get my number. I can give it to you here. If you want, I'm talking to Sam now. Anyone who wants to get to my WhatsApp, you click on this link here. When you click on that, you put your email, and it brings an email from me. It has my number. You text me on WhatsApp. So what else do you want? Everyone, Aula, what do you want to do? Janet, you are teaching. We missed you. You want to go through these points or do them late? And I don't know if I'm going to come back to this book. Remember when he said, I can't do that. I can't move from S to B. Are you crazy? I have a wife and 3 kids to feed. You want to go through that, or you it's okay, we leave it alone? it looks like we need to close it, right? I feel bad for you who are using data. It must be frustrating when the data has to run. Okay, so let's meet later then. Thank you all for being here. If anyone wants to come on Zoom, I can take you to Zoom 15 minutes. I can set it up. Okay, for those of you who watch it much later, this was something we've been doing. I was on a race to finish reading this book, getting out the points, and we have one more session. We're going to do it like it's my time is America is night, but it's going to be in my morning, which will be 9 a.m. US Eastern time. We're going to come and finish this book. And then after that, I'm going to ask people to record videos, what they learned from the book and what they're going to take action about. Then we're going to watch those on Sunday as a season finale of this book and say bye-bye to it. Okay? So I think no one needs anything. So I'm closing this off. Come back in the morning. Thank you all. Please take action, note everything we are doing here. Yes, I'm so sorry. Come back again at 10 p.m. your time. I made it sooner. We have to go for that funeral and there's a meeting also. Bye-bye.